Welcome back to this special episode of My Way from Queensland's tropical north. This is the Undara Volcanic National Park, which you'll find inland a couple of 100 k's southwest of Cairns and northwest of Townsville. It was formed after the Undara volcano erupted some 200,000 years ago, blanketing over 1,500 square k's of the region, creating rivers of lava as it spread. As the outer layers cooled and the hotter interior drained away, what was left behind were these incredible lava tubes. And for one family, they formed the backdrop to their home, a childhood playground and an ongoing plight for the preservation and conservation of this remarkable place.
It was my family that settled down in this direction to the south back in 1862, so I'm fifth generation of the family to live here. I'm Bram, and this is my home. My great-great-grandfather came into this area as the first white settlers in 1862. This hut here, this is very similar to the style of housing that my ancestors, the first settlers, would have had or built when they came into the area. This is a great example of how the first pioneers would have lived. This land here was part of another cattle property to the north of Spring Creek that we acquired in 1899, and we ran this as a cattle property right up until 1988. The lava tubes, we knew them as caves when I was a kid, didn't really know much about them, but they were very much a part of my childhood as they were for my dad and my grandfather. And yeah, we were very, very fortunate to have grown up and have sort of lived in a place that had something so special. We opened this as a tourist operation in 1990, and by 1992 it had pretty much all become national park between 92 and 95. So 65,000 hectares is now national park. We offer a range of tours throughout the year. They're all 2-hour tours. We go to a couple of different sections of lava tube on the different tours. The majority of this system is undiscovered by humans, and when you think how many people there are in the world today, there wouldn't be too many places you could go that humans haven't had an impact. And often, you know, you'll see people that'll burst into tears. It's very powerful.
And right now, Undara is experiencing a 1 in 20-year event, with the wet season leaving so much water that the caves have gone under, which Bram expects will last right through winter.
Undara gives my family the opportunity to demonstrate to the world our value system. So what we've tried to do is find a balance between running a sustainable business in a commercially viable way and minimising our environmental impacts as much as possible. And to me, maybe that's what ecotourism is. If it's not, that's my goal, and that was my father's goal. We want to hand this on to the next generation, and it's as good, if not better, than when we took over the custodial role.
If you want to see this magnificent event in person, head to the Undara Experience website. After the break,
makes us so insignificant. We're just a speck on the landscape.
that's coming up on My Way.